Assalamu alaikum, y'all. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to another episode of the Bayside Jewel. Boy, I had to take a little break, you guys. There's just so much going on, man. With all the drama, man, I think it got to me. So, I used to be aware of my drama intake to a point where they were basically zero. I was not taking in very much drama. But there was some interesting things on YouTube that I absolutely had to check out. And but at the same time, it was the ones that really bombed me out the most. I'm sure you guys heard of the sister that got murdered down in Mexico. Let's see. I think it's Shaliqua Robinson. And very sorry what happened to her. And condolences to her family. And there was also another sister that got murdered in Canada by her friend also. This shit is crazy, you guys. And let me see if I could remember her name. Hang on. Okay, I think the sister's name is Holden Hashi or something like that. Yeah, she went to a nightclub with her best friend, and I guess her friend decided to delete her on the dance floor. 25 times she was stabbed in the head, between the head and the neck. 25 times. Yeah, she was stabbed. She stabbed her 25 times. And this is supposed to be her best friend also. So all of this crazy stuff, you guys, is sometimes it's a little much to take, But condolences go out to Halden's family. Very sorry. I mean, it really affected me to hear what happened to that sister. Both of these sisters, it really, it kind of shut me down, man, really. Because with Shaliqua, it was all of her so-called friends. Man. Who needs friends, man? Friends like that. You certainly don't need an enemy. But this just goes to show you, my people, that, you really got to consider who is really a friend, a good friend, and maybe do some evaluation, because you may have to cut some of these friends off. I always encourage people to have a close, tight circle if you're going to have friends. Like me, I don't have very many friends. Maybe 2 or 3 that are not even here in Africa. So here I definitely really don't have any friends. But yeah, it bummed me down. It bummed me out. Had to shut down for a minute. And then, I heard about the little 10-year-old boy that shot his mother in the head because he wanted some kind of Nintendo game. All of this stuff, you guys, it's the kind of energy that can lower your frequency. So I try not to take too much of that in, I really try to stay away from it, to be honest. But yeah, you guys, there's a lot going on, and it's because we are at this age where things are really supposed to change, and they are happening. Some for the good and some for the bad. We got to go through some of this bad to get to the good, because there's some good things that's going to happen also. I know you don't see it right now. But also, you guys, I like to say that You know, I watched this sister's video. She's got some really interesting news to report. Her name is, what is her name? Nasia Grace. You guys might want to skip over there to her channel and get more details about this. But apparently what Canada is trying to do is they're trying to introduce this new bill and enforce it. The bill is called C36 bill. And what this bill is about, you guys, is it's about people who haven't taken the, the jab, right? So what they're trying to do with this bill is, if you have not taken this the jab, then they want to label you as mentally retarded or mentally disturbed or mentally challenged. And once you've been determined that you're mentally challenged, then they want to enforce some other kind of drug upon you. Now, can you imagine if you have not taken the vax and they want to enforce another drug, a drug particularly for you? I'm sure it's gonna ultimately be the detail of the jab. So you guys, just hang tight. Just hang tight, you guys, because these times are definitely challenging. But stand on your square with not wanting to take the Jesus juice. Okay? Hang on for a second. I'll be back. Guys, welcome back. Yeah, so there's a lot going on. So you guys, the quiet moments that may be quiet in our lives, these people are busy, all right? They're busy tampering with the food and water supply and grid power and everything else, you guys. So, I know that a lot of you are up on this stuff and did some preparing, myself included. I think you probably want to prepare some more. Go ahead and get yourself some more fresh water and some good, food you can survive on, along with everything else, batteries, medical supply, things like that, things of that nature. Let's continue to do it, because we ain't out of the woods yet. They're trying to implement this new bill to get those who refuse to take the vax. So, those who refuse to take the jab. So keep preparing yourself to stand on your square. Also, I've said my part in that, dealing with this jab thing, and you can choose to hear me or you can choose to ignore me. But this could be one of the scriptures that is in your Bible also. Many are called, few are chosen. And you can think I'm crazy, or you can think others are crazy that are encouraging you to stand on your square and not to juice up. And that's you. You certainly have that right to do so. But for those that have not taken the juice, ain't falling for it, I have a clip that I would like to share with you to inspire you to stand on your square, man. Because this was something that really inspired me to actually leave America, really, because I just didn't, I knew something was not right. And So I really wanted to get out of there, you know, to have at least something to try to stand on, because I knew that a lot of crap was about to go down in America and around the world. Even though I'm here in Africa, a lot of these laws coming from the West, they have to follow over here also. So, but I'm doing my best. I'm fighting, to keep my place, but, it's just a trip to me, how, people can hear this, and they could think that other people are crazy. Yeah, so they can think we're crazy, or call us this sound bite that they've recently heard called conspiracy theorists. Conspiracy theorists. You can call me that if you want to, but I know I ain't crazy. And others that are like me, it's important that we stay on our square, because we are the ones that's going to try to bring knowledge forward and help others. Okay? But, this clip that I'm going to show you, I think it's a pretty interesting clip. Like I said, it made me just want to get the hell out of America and try to find safety somewhere. So here's this clip, and then I'll be back. Okay? All right.
Quick. What do you get when you mix a professional wrestler, a far-right radio show host, and a field filled with plastic bins?
It's hundreds of thousands plastic coffins.
So each one of those is a separate coffin stacked on top. There's probably, 20 to 25 per stack.
If you're watching PolitiFact, you should already know. It's a pants on fire claim. Let's dive into some claims that people have found proof that COVID was planned. It's time for the Truth-O-Meter Minute. Hey everybody, this is Aaron with PolitiFact. So that clip you saw was of Jesse Ventura, a former professional wrestler turned professional politician and governor of Minnesota, talking to Alex Jones, a far-right conspiracy theorist who, among other things, believed the 2012 school shooting at Sandy Hook was a hoax and that chemicals in the water are turning frogs gay. Jones is a special character. He's claimed that COVID is both a hoax and a scam, and that he has the cure. It's a toothpaste that he sells on his website. Anyway, someone posted a video on Facebook of Jones and Ventura back from 2010. The video comes from a show called Conspiracy Theory with Jesse Ventura that aired on True TV. That's ironic.
Officially, they're plastic grave liners. 7 feet long, 3 feet deep, with lids. The company that makes them says they're just being stored for people's pre-needs. Well, who in the hell has a pre-need for this many coffins? Unless they're planning a massacre.
The new post on Facebook about this old video, it says that it's proof that COVID was planned. Now, these containers did really exist. They actually were being stored in Madison, Georgia. But the claims of a conspiracy theory, ridiculously false. The containers in the video are called burial vaults, or grave liners, and they're made by a company called Vantage Products. The vaults are meant to protect interred caskets. And while there are plenty of people saying that COVID-19 was somehow planned or staged or engineered, there is no actual evidence that's the case. Bottom line, there was nothing to this conspiracy theory when it was made for TV in 2010, and there's nothing to it today. This claim rates pants on fire.
All right. We are back. After seeing all these coffin containers, man, I was thinking, oh, what the hell are they doing? Are they going to try to, persecute us? Or what are they going to try to do? What are these coffins for? And these coffins, they're not just ordinary coffins. These coffins, man, they store up to 2 or 3 bodies a piece, and they were doing this in like 2018 2018 and 2019, they were doing this. That's when I was still there in America. Yeah, it's been over 2 years for me here in West Africa. So, yeah, they were doing that. So now my thing about that is this. Now that we are here in 2022, I see what they were doing. They were preparing for the pandemic. And they were expecting, hundreds of thousands of people just, dying off. There was a sister that shared with me some info, and you could watch, just Google, let me see, died suddenly or suddenly died. Google that. And you're going to get a whole lot of information. Google suddenly died. Google that. You're going to get a whole lot of information because people are just falling out, and mostly young people in their 20s even. I just recently lost two of my little cousins. And I was sad to hear that. Condolences to my cousin, because those were his daughters. But yeah, there are young people falling out. I mean, and what is the cause of death? Unknown, always unknown. But when I watched the little short documentaries from Suddenly Died, the people that were conducting the autopsies, they were all saying they've never seen anything like that. They've never seen blood like that even. So apparently, these people that were just falling out, they all their blood was different from ours. So I think that it's absolutely in relations, if you get what I'm saying. So if you have not taken the Jesus juice, I encourage you to stand on your square, man. Stand on it. Because, I don't think rights have been taken away and violated. So I don't even know if there's rights on this planet anymore, So, because, for anyone to force you to put something into your body, to me, is a violation of human rights. But, of course, like I said, I don't think rights are on the planet anymore. So, right now, you're going to have to be God, okay? You're going to have to be the God for you. You're going to have to be your Lord and Savior. You're going to have to save yourself. And you're going to have to be healthy to do that. So have a healthy state of mind to be able to make a very wise, conscious decision. Your body is your temple, and you know this. Okay? So yeah, so that video, it really tripped me out, but the ones that I wanted to show you, I can't even find them online anymore. Yeah, so I knew this back in 2018, 2019, and they were storing some of these coffins into Walmarts. They were storing them into Walmarts. So they were preparing for this big pandemic. So it tells me that this was all staged. So, brothers and sisters, yes, we are, we are experiencing basically a movie, and you are a star in the movie. You can choose to be a chosen one, or you can let someone else choose you, the way I see it. But yeah, I haven't been on here for a while, you guys, and had to catch up to myself, you know, because the energy, what's on YouTube right now and all the stuff that's going on in the world, when you pay too much attention to it, it can kind of bring your frequency down, you know. It takes a lot out of you. So I had to shut down for a minute and you know, stay away from the TV, stay away from you know, the stuff that's going on online, and just kind of like be to myself. But I'm back now. Yeah, so, and yeah, so I just wanted to bring that stuff to your attention. Also, really quick, you know, they got this thing going around with the chickens, and well, saying that they have bird flu, so they're killing millions and millions of chickens. You guys, so you know, with all the food supply being destroyed in different ways, you know, you know, that's part of the plan. So this is why I encourage you to stock up on some food. Yeah, so they're burning chickens, destroying chickens. They are releasing mosquitoes that if they bite you, if the mosquitoes bite you, you can no longer eat meat. Remember, I did a video about that. So you have to buy, so then when you can no longer eat meat and you want meat, you have to buy this GMO meat coming from none other than Bill Gates' factory. Okay, and you know, Bill Gates was over here in Kenya. He was over here in Kenya trying to introduce GMO foods to Kenya. I'm so proud of Kenya for running his ass out of there. Yeah, you know, he's got this big farm. I think it's the biggest farmland in the world, and he's manufacturing his own meat and manufacturing his own vegetables, and apparently manufacturing his own damn mosquitoes to bite you so that you have to eat his meat. You guys, there's a lot going on. Stay woke. Till next time. Brother Bay here. We're going to sign out from the Bayside Jewel. Assalamu alaikum.